Okay, so welcome to Fate Reforged Khans of Tarkir draft. It's been a while since I've recorded. Actually took a break from Magic in between here, but we're back in the saddle and ready to keep on going. Now this is pack one, pick one, and I just got the recording set up, so I've reserved Goblin Heelcutter here, best card of the pack. The rest was actually kind of crap. And we get to stay in red with Mob Rule. Now, disclaimer, I have not been playing Fate Reforged. Making these picks based on very hasty assessments on the cards. I've been looking at some videos and followed up a little bit, but can't say that I'm too certain about these picks. But anyway, Goblin Heelcutter was an easy pick, powerful card. Mob Rule, like this sort of mass threaten is definitely the way to go here. We're not passing up on much, it seems. Yeah, really here I don't feel like Channel Harm might be something I might be looking to have. We have a Lotus Path Djinn that's being passed. I don't really know what we're hoping to get back here. But I don't think that there's any major good card aside from Mob Rule. Now, I don't even know what this card does. That seems really bad. Honors Reward's actually a card that I think I'd like, but here we have Marduk's Scout. Also have War Flare. If we want to stay in our colors, then Marduk's Scout's definitely the way to go. The River Prowler, however, might be a strong enough card to get me to take that, and that of course keeps us open to go into Tamaru. Is that what the red, green, blue tribe's called? So it's between River Prowler and Mardu, and I think River Prowler is stronger, but you want a black and green permanent in order to cast it there. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna take the River Prowler anyway. See where we're going with this. You need a so it's if I go into that, and that's now we got an interesting thing to do here. We have Surveyor, which goes well with the River Prowler that we just went. Just fits the colors there. Good bounce flyer guy. We have Outcast, and if I wasn't white, I'd probably pick this up right away. Dragon Rage. That's pretty sweet, actually. And I don't think that's a high pick, but it gives you mana and gives you something to do with the mana at the same time. If you have a kind of a really aggressive deck, that would be an interesting way. You would be able to attack with a lot of creatures and get a lot of. But I think the pick here is having Aven Surveyor. We could maybe hope to get a Battle Rage. Don't think we'll get this back. Villa the Naga is also decent. Okay, so now then, what do we have here? Well, we have another chance to pick up a Dragon Rage, which we won't do because there's a Gore Swine. Gore Swine's great enabler for whatever that teamer skill is. What is it called again? I can't even remember what it is, but the one that you have to have a creature of power 4 or more, and it's just a good beater in general. And it's by far the best card for us here. Now we have this War Beast, another card that I actually don't know what it does. Deals combat damage to one or more blocking creature. Manifest. That's pretty sweet, but it's a 7-drop and it's green, so that's not what we're looking for at the moment. Muck Dragger's also decent, but that would put us in Grixis, and we don't want to be in Grixis at this point. Goreswine's a sweet card in colors that we are in. We pick up Goreswine. Next up, we see a bunch of nothing. This kind of fits in. We could go into Bolster 3. Is that all it does? Well, that's kind of crappy. Ugin's Construct is not awful. I haven't played with it enough to know It is, I mean, it's that or Smoldering Afraid, which isn't great. Um, but it's a 2-drop. This really depends what we want to try to do. Maybe we go with the 2-drop. Might be wrong, but alright. And excuse me. Okay, I know it's a 6-drop, but it's also a 4/4 flyer that pings all the creatures. Yeah, okay, we're picking this up. For one, it's in our colors. There's a Whisk Away, but between the Whisk Away and a Shockmaw Dragon, I'm pretty sure. I know we already have Mob Rule and things, but I feel like this has to be the dragon here. Might be wrong again. Like I said, haven't played with this format enough to know. Whisk Away definitely would have been the pick. Otherwise, we have another Goreswine. Now, Ethereal Ambush is good. I think I know that much. Now, and if we're going for Teamer anyway, we might want to pick that up. But this keeps us more open that we can decide between Teamer and Jeskai or just blue-red in general. But Ethereal Ambush, if the power level big enough here to actually do this? Well, too late to do anything about that now. So, what does this do? It sucks. Okay. Roxasha disdains possible collateral damage if we pick up a bunch of tokens, or otherwise. I suppose collateral damage isn't actually bad, and it's in our colors. Dragonbell Monk is a decent. If I were in white, I'd pick that up. Blossom in Sands, fixing but not fixing for the colors we're looking for, so just picking that. Alright, so we got back channel, Harm, Divine Ogre, Jeskai Sage, I suppose is the pick. Prowess Guy, low drop, draws a card when he dies. That sounds like what we want out of a card. We don't want another 6-drop. That does virtually nothing. So Jeskai Sage, welcome to the pack. I'll pick this up and put it in the sideboard, guess, because I'm probably not gonna play it. Okay, so Wheel of the Naga. I think that's the pick over Dragon Rage, especially since I got another Dragon Rage here, which I'll put in the sideboard. Maybe I'll try it out if I can't think of anything else to do. Martyr Rune Mark, Sultai Rune Mark, sideboard stuff. Okay, so we're what's the plan here now? Okay, I have Wheel of the Naga is really not a 6-drop, it's more like a 4-drop or 3-drop. We have the start of a deck, and actually not entirely sure what kind of game plan I want to have with a mob rule in the deck. So well, I have to think about that a little bit. Well, we have a Hordling Outburst that seems to be fitting our game plan. If we go into the more aggro route, we also have Mystic of the Hidden Way. So things that we could look to pick up here is Hordling Outburst, Warden of the Eye, Mystic of the Hidden Way, which I really like, and Treasure Cruise. But out of all of these, especially collateral damage and other things going on, Hordling Outburst seems like the pick. I don't think we'll get any of these back. We won't get the Treasure Cruise back. We won't get the Mystic of the Hidden Way back. That might come back. I don't know. But yeah, 3/1/1s. Sure. Let's pick up a Trumpet Blast and we're good to go. Let's see what the pack brings. Of course, wouldn't have minded a money rare there or something, but it was not to be. Bring low. stands out. We have Crippling Chill as well, but I think I'll pick Bring Low above it. Who knows? We might another 6 drop here. Flying 4/5 is another bad finisher, but I'm not looking to pick that very highly right now. What might come back here? We might, well, basically, I guess the only thing we might get back is the sandbar, which I'll pick up and play. It's a 2 drop. But for now, Bring Low is the pick. I like Crippling Chill a lot too, but this is sweet. But I won't. I shouldn't pick another 6 drop at this point. I'm picking removal above that, and if that's wrong, then it's wrong. Let me know. All right, Bring Low. Ooh, is this enough to put me into whatever that teamer? Probably not, because we have a Jeskai Elder, we have a Force Away, we have a Leaping Master, we have everything. Trumpet Blast I hope to pick up later on. Maybe the pick now is Jeskai Elder, a 2 drop that possibly allows me to loot. I would love to have the Force Away as well, but I think that the 2 drop takes precedence here. I could also look to pick up white for possible going Jeskai here, but I don't think I want to pick that over the Elder at this point, which is a solid card in our colors. I'd like to say that it fits our game plan, but I'm just not completely sure what the game plan is. Now here I'm drawn towards taking this, but or Longshot Quad. I mean, Teamer is definitely something I'm looking at, possibly gravitating towards. But the question here, of course, is like when do I make this decision, and if I do, then I also need to make sure I have the fixing. So the question is, do I pick up fixing and then hope to pick up good green cards, or do I pick up a green card and hope to pick up fixing? I think that the second option is better. We have a Whirlwind Addict, we have Tormenting Voice, we have Marty Warshrieker, which I don't like too much in my deck right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go the fixing and see how that pans out. I like that card, but here I think the Glacial Stalker is the pick. It's a morph. It's a good one. Nice beefy little thing. I can play it out in turn 3, flip it up later on. And I don't see anything I'd rather pick up, so we'll go with that. Weave Fate is a card, but now I see Longshot Squad, and I would be picking it up, except there's a Bring Low in the pack as well. So Bring Low it is. Put this in the side for now. Now the Snowhorn Rider is the card that I would usually say this is the card I've been waiting for to go into green. But then there's a Treasure Cruise, and now I have to wonder, like, which of these cards is one that sort of fits what we're trying to do here. There's also a Crippling Chill. And I think here's where the fact I haven't played enough really pops in and becomes important. Now Crippling Chill, I suppose, is the more aggressive card. Treasure Cruise the more controlling card. I think I'm gonna just go with Crippling Chill here. Might be wrong. And see how that pans out. I mean, this is a Swiss draft anyway, so not wanted to. It's yeah. Well, might not be the. It'll be people with similar skill to me that are playing, so it might not be too punishing if we make some wrong picks here. But now this is just wrong. I mean, do I pick up? I could pick up a morph. I suppose this is the thing I'm most likely to play, but I probably won't. Hardened Scales doesn't fit at all. Okay. Yeah, I'll play a Treasure Cruise. Oh dear. I already got one crippling chill. I have a lot of different things, and the sandbar's 2-drop. If I want to get started early, now this is something I don't like. I have a lot of blue low drops, and then I have a double red 3-drop in Hordling Outburst, and that's not ideal. But I still think that Sandbar is the pick over Crippling Chill, or is it? Yep, going with the Sandbar. Force Away, um, yep. Oh, phooey. Trumpet Blast. No, this really, I mean, okay. In the red-white deck, Trumpet Blast would be the way to go. My deck, perhaps it is after all Force Away. I mean, I'm not as aggressive as yeah. Okay, so the decision was made for me. It took too long to think. Tormenting Voice, sure. Pick that away. We'll take that away. All right. So we have possibilities to go into Teamer. We have possibilities still of changing to Jeskai, and or we could stay just 2-color red, blue, red. There's a few picks that I'm not sure about here, but at this point the Jeering Instigator is definitely a pick. We are hoping to get back. We would play the Ambusher. We might play the Charm, Aerostorm, Barrage. This one we don't care too much about. I don't know if we'll actually be able to get anything we want back from here, but Instigator definitely fits our game plan. Now this is the morph guy with the threaten, right? So turn face up, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, this is worth noticing. If it's your turn, this only functions if it's my turn, so I can't use it as a combat trick to get someone out of combat. Definitely would like Arrow Storm as well. There we have a threaten, but Icy Blast is just a beating, and it fits into this deck. I mean, my deck's obviously not perhaps as aggressive as I'd want it to be. It's a different kind of aggressive than the red-white and the Mardu and the black-white aggressive thing, but it's still more aggressive than it is control. And I guess it's fairly aggressive actually. You know, I have one of the Naga is maybe a 4-drop. And Icy Blast is of course just a beating. If I just have enough presence, if I just can get up enough presence on the board, cast Icy Blast, attack for the win. Monastery Flock, another fixing which we might not need now anymore. I mean, Treasure Cruise, we're going to be filling up the graveyard enough for another Treasure Cruise, or then we have the Weapon Master, for which we have no fixing whatsoever. Are we going to be trading a lot? We wish I had like a bunch of manifest cards or something to fill up the graveyard for the Treasure Cruise. I have 2 Delve cards right now. I have Treasure Cruise, I have Will of the Naga. So another Treasure Cruise, that can't be bad, can it? Or then the Weapon Master, which is kind of sweet, but I don't have the fiction right now. Then a Monastery Flock, which is I'll take the Treasure Cruise and see where it takes me. Trap Essence is nothing. Another Force Away, sure. Do I have enough creatures? I have 12 creatures plus a Hordling Outburst. I don't know if that's enough, but I'm going to take the Force Away here. See where that takes me. I almost feel like hating on this Absent Guide here. I don't think I'll play Weave Fate now with my 2 Treasure Cruises. Probably should be the kick. Swift Kick. I feel like that's more of a Mardu or Teamer control type option. I might have been able to go Teamer here at some point, but and here's the Charger that really proves it now. I don't hate a Bloodfire Expert, not with so many Crippling Chills and what have yous, Force Aways and stuff. That's kind of exactly what I like to see. Savant, Disdainful Stroke for the sideboard maybe, if I'm facing off someone who's got a... No, that's basically never right. Unless it's Savant. I don't see anything else. Water Whirl. What does that do? Yeah. No. I wonder... Okay, the question here is 2-drop or 3-drop? And... I think... I think the Bloodfire Expert, again, with prowess and with my... with a lot of spells, it might be the expert that I want to have. 2-1 Living Master is fine, but most of my 2-drops seem to be blue, so eh. We got the Ambusher back. Now a barrage of boulders. Barrage plus Gore Swine plus Bloodfire Expert. Yeah, sold. Sure, I like this guy, but yeah, we'll go here. We got a Bringlow, okay. Flock, let's just take on the Colossabadon. Canyon Lurkers won't make it in, but I'll pick it up. Weave Fate came back. Shatter. I hate to shatter your hope, Shatter, but you're not going to be in my deck. Alright, so let's see what we can figure out here. The last pick is something not so... I'm going to pause the recording now here and I'll bring you back when I've... Well, I guess we can have a look at the deck building process as well, but I'll see how this works out. So, 32 playables, that sounds like a lot, so let's cut out the crap right away. I don't know if... Probably won't be playing both Treasure Cruises now. So the Hordling Outburst here now, I'm really torn with this thing. I mean, sure, I kind of like it, but on the other hand, like I said, most of my low drops are blue, and then this comes in as double red, which makes it hard to cast on turn 3. So I have to really think about it. I have 3 Bringlows. Is that too many? Might be. I can take away collateral damage now. We'll drop off turn my voice. I could see myself not playing Smoldering Ifrit because like I said, most of those are blue. So I guess I could do that and take away the Hordling Outburst as well. We pull out the Weave Fate. Weave Fate, I mean, surely 3, I know, a Bringlow surely comes in over Weave Fate. I think it does. And the Naga, Will of the Naga, sort of freezing down 2 guys. I mean, I have Icy Blast. I have a Crippling Chill. I have 2 forces away. Do I need Will of the Naga as well on top of that? Maybe not. I want to be cutting 2 more cards here. With this straightforward of a deck, 17 lands sounds alright. You can laugh at me when I'm mana screwed, but yeah, basically I think that the thing to do here is to... do I have any crap? I mean, this guy is a little bit worse now, but I mean, a 2-1 unblockable is okay in my book at this point. Oh, these guys, yeah, get out of there. 13 creatures. I think cutting the Will of the Naga is the thing to do here. The Glacial Stalker is a 3-drop. So here we're looking at a Force Away. We could move them. They're probably actually more over here. Same thing with Bring Low. It might not be 4 drops. You don't play them on turn 4 necessarily. It'll be more up here. Same thing with Icy Blast. It's kind of like finishing things. So this is what the actual curve looks like more. Crippling Chill. Let's also put that up here as well as Barrage of Boulders. They're not actually cards that you play on those turns. Goblin Heel Cutter as well. Also, usually I don't have any 4. I guess I do have 4 drops in Bring Low. So since I don't have any creatures to play on 4, a lot of times And Jeering Instigator on 3. Most of the times I'll want to play it as a morph so I can threaten. There's a lot of, there's a lot of good tempo plays here. I mean, Surveyor, Surveyor, Force Away, Double Force Away, Crippling Chill, Icy Blast, Bring Low to take away their sort of lower toughness creatures, or their +1 guys. Some card draw with Treasure Cruise. Some card draw here and some looting there. Yeah, I'm not hating this. It's I suppose this is my finisher. Not great, but I shouldn't. Actually, this is more like my finisher. If they develop their board state enough, kill away their smaller creatures, mob rule their bomb, win the game, or yeah, Icy Blast as well. So and my creatures, I have a lot of X ones and more, but I have Glacier Staker, Evans Surveyor, Dragon. I don't really have anything better to put in either, so it's I don't have the beefiest creatures. But with the unblockable guy, this guy causes people not to be able to block. A lot of urge thing. Wish this could go to the face. I wish I had an Arrow Storm. Yeah, I mean, basically, so maybe this is too much here. We have. No, I think the Barrage is okay here. Barrage is better, because what would I put in except the Outburst? Outburst, or I mean, yeah, Outburst would be hard to cast on turn 3, but it's still decent. Is it better than the third Bring Low? Do I need another creature? And do I then want to play Collateral Damage, which can go to the face? It's a good. Collateral Damage is also a good synergy with Instigator. I can get their guy, attack, and collateral damage. So okay, if I take a look at this, then what do I want to get rid of here? Take away Bring Low and Barrage. Yeah, I could side in Barrage if I'm facing a deck that plays a lot of X1s, because I have the sort of falter effect that it has. It's replicated by my Icy Blast and Heel Cutter, Force Aways, and so on. So I have that effect in the deck, and I'm a little creature light. Maybe Hurling Outbursts beefs up my creature count a little bit. Synergizes with collateral damage. Collateral damage synergizes with Jeering Instigator. So yeah, is this a great deck? No, but I think it has a plan. Develop board state, tempo out the opponent, get in there, and finish things off with a mob rule, Icy Blast, Shockmaw Dragon. Shockmaw Dragon also has, of course, the ping in the X1s if it gets through, and I should have enough spell support for it to get through. Right, all right. Let's check what Magic Online says about the land balance now. Okay, so it says 8-9 in favor of red, because of my double red spells, but I would almost say 9/8. Not almost, I'm saying 9/8 because my 2 drops are um, one are blue, and but since and but yeah, definitely at least 8 mountains because I have the Hodling Outburst, and that gives me some possibility of throwing that of casting that on turn 3. Yeah, it's a deck. It's not great, not exciting, um, and most of all, saddest of all, no value cards for me here. So I have to try to 3-0 this draft to maintain parity, so to speak, with the tickets. And isn't that what we really all are playing Magic for? To maintain value. Um, if that is the case, then we're all doing it wrong. All right, I'll see you in round 1.